Hello everybody, First Month is here, finally with some new video about knives. Today it will be about reamers or awls. What I found was awl should be for me, what I found as a translation, some item which I can use to pierce through something, and reamer should be something more complex. There should be some other functions which I don't know exactly what it means, but just for me this is like all, because what it can is generally it can penetrate. Of course it can scrape materials by this one, but I will go to it a little bit later. But I've got some different, and there is a hole in it which I can bring some lashing through some other material. I simply use it as a stitching thing. Some of them got more functions, like for example on that Ruike, but those are really added. So it should be some, yes, it should be somewhere here. There are two more functions, and as I know, the one is really unique. So you see these holes in it. So this one, the more squarish, is for when you need to tight or untied needles, how to say, on your bike, on bicycles. There are screws. So, and you can use it for moving this one. As I know, there is no other knife can do it standard way. Definitely not on the reamers. And of course we got something here what you can take insulation out of wire, so wire stripping tool, this one. So this is only reamer which have these functions, two functions on it, so which has. And I've got this one. By the way, I said many times I like to make a video about this one. I got it over here definitely, and there is the weirdest reamer I've ever seen. So this is really weird tool. There is no really sharpy tip like on the others. There is kind of edge with two grindings. Even there is an angle, see, in that way. So this is really weird tool I've ever seen, but okay, it's there, so we'll try. But first, what I want to say, two categories. One of them is when you can bring this reamer straight away, so you can use it in this way like a screwdriver, or I got this one, the Victorinox Work Champ, and it's on side, so you have to use it generally in this way. So that's two categories I separate. And then the second difference is, like, two categories are what I said. They got a hole in them, or they don't have it, like this one for example. By the way, both Victorinoxes don't have it. Okay, the others got it. I've got here Leatherman charge, but because I've got this one in some backpack and I don't use it at the moment because I got this one and then I bought the rebar. Then I forget what tools are on these, on this knife, and there is no the awl. So I broke it here, and then I said, okay, there is no reamer, so I don't need it at the moment. So we've got five, but to be honest, five, I would say, different tools. What is very similar, only the shape on the Victorinox Work Champ here. I mean, the general shape, you see there is kind of edge, see that, which is sharp, and we got it here on the Ruike. But then we've got the rest, the tools, they are not here, of course. As I said, the SOG is very different in general, and here this is different, very different. It's 3D, so you see that the angle there, so which makes the awl, I think, more durable. and then we've got this one which has, okay, I have to close it. We have here grinding too, so it makes kind of edge similar like this one, and for a touch it's kind of sharp. And of course we've got the edge here, so that's another separation. So with the hole in it or not, if there is, okay, probably there is and some kind of edge. I'm talking about this one now, about this edge. All of them got it, but this one got two edges. This Ruike got two edges. This one a kind of standard edge, and this one kind of hollow edge, or grind on this edge. So it's two grinds on one blade on one edge. This is the scariest. I've been cut twice with this, not with the knife, but with this one. And next like differences on the tools are how you can get, what's the access to the oh, some of them like this sock, and if they got a lock or they don't. I guess this is the only one here. No, I've got two here. The Leatherman and the sock got locks on even on the Reamar. So there is a lock you can press, because the rest of three they don't have it. So this one, and of course there is the locking mechanism which unlocks the Reamar. So it's more safe to use them. Sometimes it can happen, you know, something. And then the axis. So this is probably the standard axis you like, but it's hidden. It's the second tool here. So I have to open it somewhere like this one. No, I have to open the first one, the blade, and then I got access to this one. That's the Reamar. So maybe the hole is there because for the opening, probably, because otherwise I don't know why it is there. Here, thanks to the 3D, like the angle, so I can take it by nail and then open it. Here it is with the fingernail, but it's on the side, so you can open it here. Now we go to the complication way, or more complicated way how to get it. It's we have to open whole tool like this one, find where it is. There are Ozarks 4 nails, so you can open this one, and I got it. So not really the most easy way. And one from the most of dangerous is on the Ruike. It's under the scissors. So there are tools from the other side. There are scissors, and there is under tool. So you see these two heads on it. So this one is the Reamar, and this is the Phillips under pliers. So it's generally about all the Ruikes. If there are pliers, you got on the other side, you got the Phillips screwdriver. So now we're looking for the Reamar. So I got the scissors. So I have to open them. I found a better way to open them. Definitely, then it's more easy to take this one off if those scissors are not open the full range. If they are like this one, it's not that easy to open the Reamar, and you can cut yourself by this tool. And of course you have to close it. Now you got the Reamar. Well, not really fastest way to get it, but it's not a problem. But I guess this one serves, and I realize it right now, this one serves as a kind of safety tool, because it works like liner lock now, those pliers. So that's something what we like, but you have to be careful really when you open it, when you bring it back. Well, that's the accessibility. The best accessibility is probably here on this one, because you don't have to do anything else, just to open it. Okay, First, I will start with these, what is not really the Reamar or all first dimension for that. The side effect, positive side effect for me is if it can scrape the wood, or I would here a fire rod. This is like the two tests we do here, two tests. So firstly, I'll start with the Victorinox, and I've tried it, so I know it works this way. It's easy. First thing, and the second thing is if it can make sparks, it can nicely. So this is absolutely fine, and I like it on the tool. Well, this is gonna be more. This is the more, I would say, the worst tool for me for this one. Why? Because firstly, I used force to the way I don't want to do it. Something like this one. Yeah, it can do it, but it's definitely not. I can do it in this way, but it's not fine. I don't like it, to be honest. I'm really close to real edge, and this one should be all right. Yeah, but it's not really. This is okay. I will not go forward. So I can generally do it, but not really. It's not really nice to do it. What I'm wondering about this one, because this is really weird and it doesn't work really properly. No, because it's kind of dull. It's kind of dull. Yeah, it can. Well, okay, then this one, yeah, on this one it works pretty well, pretty well. Let's try this one. Yeah, okay, now I can use it more as a knife, as you might see. So okay, I'll change my mind. I changed my mind. This one even cut. You see that? This one works as a as a as a kind of knife. Okay, so I've changed my mind about this one. I got a Leatherman. Nice and easy. Why I do that? Why I do like it? Because when I start fire with a ferro rod, then I found this one very handful. I can get dust out of the wood, and it brings fire much faster. Okay, and the last, nicely. This is absolutely fine. And of course, the Rike. As I said, this is like side effect. This is not something I really need from that, but I'm happy if it can do it. Nice. Again, this one works more as a knife. And what about the perfect? The nice is that grinding, the angle is really steep, so you probably won't damage the real edge that fast, even with the ferro rod, which I did this one a couple of times before, and the edge is untouched. It's really sharp when you touch it, so it's really easy to bite yourself with this one when you do something which you don't want. Okay, that was the side. Now we go to real using. I've got here that piece of leather, see, 2.5 mm thick, so really nice piece of leather. And let's find out how these gonna work. I've got the Rike here. There is no hole, so okay. Why I do it this one? So I got this one board here. I'm through now. Now the edge, sorry, the edges, two edges or one edge, but with two different grinds, helps to make the whole really nice, guys, really nice. Clean, I would say, clean for that tool, about 2 millimeters. I can do it from the other side. I can do it from the other side, just like cut. More cutting than do pushing through. So want to make the hole clear. Very nice, very nice. There's a piece of leather stays in that hole grind, but this one was very nice. Let's find the Victorinox. I'm through, and again, more cutting now than drilling. From the other side, of course, I want to make it a bit more clean. Nice. This one, the second one. So this one is that. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Nice work. And nice handling, by the way. Okay, now so this is something I don't want to use it in this way, but when you can use the power and use in this way, so you can press it more down, so it's more easy. But anyway, then do it in these is not that comfortable, but okay. Yeah, but the hole is nice. See, so this is the third one here. This is the from the side I came in, and this one, the smallest on the red line is that. The other side, which is not clean now, so I have to do it. Okay, nice. Okay, the handling is weird. It's more natural to drive it as a screwdriver. Do it simply in this way, and even when I need to turn it in my fingers, then of course do it here. The bonus is, of course, you can press, but you have to be careful and don't close it on your fingers. If you got the finger here, like I got so here, so probably you can control it. See that? Oh, you see that? So it moves. Yeah, okay, that was all right, because the angle here, so it moves. So yeah, it seems probably not that dangerous way, especially when you use the gloves. But sometimes this one can happen, but it's not that bad as I expected. Only what it makes, okay, if you do it in this way, when you have to do it in this way, you want to reach the full length, let's say, of that, which I can't imagine why you should do that, but okay, then this one will be more vulnerable, I would say, to close. But it works pretty good, pretty well. It's, by the way, probably the thinnest, I mean, or slimmest, okay, thinnest probably, reamer here, or all, this is more than all probably, than the others. The others are more thick or wide. Okay, let's do the sog. Okay, this is a question for me even. So I got it here. This is going to be the fork. You see that? I did 5 turns, about 5 or 6, and it won't came through. and I really feel the material resists. So it seems to me that this Reamar is better knife than the Reamar itself. I really have to push it. Yeah, I'm through now. I'm through, but see how small the hole is, and I'm glad that I'm through. The angle is really. No, this is okay. I have to do it from this is the one, and I have to do it from the other side if I want to have something. Yeah. So now I'm there. So this one or this one, but this is kind of, I would say, dullest. I mean dull because of the tip. The tip is really, it's really dull. It's weird. But you can do it. You can do it. There are some tools, different tools. Okay, I will do the full review of this knife. Is there any maybe better for it? There's a thin screwdriver, small one, for I know glasses or something like that, and that may be better for it. Okay. And last one, the last one is that Leatherman rebar, the fifth one. Okay, it's got the angle here, so it works kind of weird also. So you see this one, I pressed for that. I think I did six rounds about it won't come through. Very similar like that one. Why? Because this is simply dull, so this one resists to penetrate to that penetration. So it's interesting. Now it came. I heard that. So I'm through. I heard that. So you might see it a little bit from this side. So this guy is that, but you barely see it on this side. So you see that. See, have a look on that damages, or the damages around the hole. How I turned the blade or the tip, so it squeezed like all the leather, the material, and twisted like this one. So you might see it nicely on that. Well, okay, let's put it this way. As a hole maker in that material like leather, the worst is probably this one, the sog, where it is. Okay, the sog is probably the worst for that. Even when I touch it, I feel the edge, but it's like, as I said, it's more like a knife than the Reamar. But this one surprised me in a more negative way, because simply this dull part, see how dull is that, works against that what you do. So you want to penetrate it, but you got immediately you found this dull spot, and it's weird. This one should be more like angled, more tippy, I would say, or there should be some kind of grinding, at least here on the top, just short one, just to put an angle which will help to pierce through. This one could be the same. The general shape of these two, I mean the two tips is same. The general design is same, but this is much wider than this one. You might see it. This is sharper tip than this one, just for the look. So this is with this what I said. The handling is weird, and you more think about to do it properly. I mean, you don't want to move, do something like that, so you have to have everything stable on that. But when it works, like when you make the hole, and okay, you said you have to screw these and do it in this way, or do in this way, but sometimes because you got the edge only on one side, so you probably want to bring it around, so it's better to do it in this way. So this is the weirdest for that. And of course we've got two winners. This is very sharp, so this is for me the winner. See, okay, see the hollow grind from the other side makes the tip even more sharper. But this is very good. This is very good just for making holes. The problem is you don't have the hole in it, so you can't bring any cordage through, but it penetrates very nice. Thanks to that 3D, thanks to, you got the angle, so it's easy to turn it, and it cuts the material very nice. Okay, and the last thing, I don't want to waste your time, is that's why I got this one here, this board, and how this one drills into that. What I will do, I'll do 10 rounds each, and then we're gonna see. So I'll start with the Victorinox. I said 10 rounds. I mean 10 movements with hands. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is it. This is kind of soft board. I guess this is spruce. So but it came in very nice. Now I got this one. Let's say it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, 10. So this one, not as deep, and with the same. You see that? See the part here, the light on it. That's the dull side. That's the dull side. That's the this one. Now the sog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was nice. This one. A nice handling because it's small, simply. It's really nice to handle it. The Ruike. This hole is more clean. Have a look. It's the deepest because the blade or the tip is really nice as a tip. It's narrowing nice, so that's why we've got that, like a smaller hole in diameter, but it's more deeper. Yeah, and now this Victorinox. Sorry. Yeah, this is the thing. Wow, see that? That's what I mean. So you want to turn it. So this one is more easy to, if you can bring it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. So the hole, this is the one. The hole is nice, but as I said, for these materials, this is the least safest way how to do it. So this is something I don't want to do really with that. I have to be really careful. Okay, conclusion. The best for everything for me is this one. Why? Because it's sharp, you can drill it nice, it makes the hole nice, it cuts the rounds, the sides, and you've got the hole in it. The second place is for me this one. This is really great. If there will be the hole in there, that will be maybe the best one, because it will be more easy for handling. It's better in hand than this one. This is heavier and thick, so this is okay. It's all right, but this is kind of comfortable. You feel that you can manage it. It's not heavy and everything. So this is going to be so this is for me the winner. This is the second place. Probably this one. If even I wish to have this one sharpened, that will be the third, and this one the fourth for drilling. I'm talking about the drilling now. Fourth, for drilling wood. Fourth, and this one will be 5 because of the wrong handling and the safety. This one, if that reamer will go forward like this one, that will be different story. For the leather materials, I would say with the leather, this is not the best what I've seen. So this one is the worst, I guess. This one and this one, the worst. Why? Because both of them are kind of dull. For the drilling, for the soft material, this is not as bad as it was on this one. This one was the best for me, and this one was very good. So again, these two for me winners. Then this one, and this one, and this one for the leather. For scraping material, well, okay, it doesn't matter. For scraping materials like the wood, I guess these two, thanks to the grind here, there's the edge, so these two are great. Like side effect, you can use it for this one, for ferro rod, and for debarking if you need. This is not as bad as I think. This is the worst. Why? Because the handling. Generally, you won't do it. You won't do it. Sorry, you don't want to do it in this way. It's uncomfortable, unpractical. But you've got different tools on it. But we are not talking about that now. So this is the worst for that one. Probably the second worst. The worst will be for the scraping. This one, because this one has simply small blade. Even for the ferro rod, it catches and it cuts nice back. I got this bigger portion here, same as here, same as here, so I don't have to be worried how I can do these. This is what I'm talking about. See that these small parts, that's what I'm talking about. So now, well, this is catching even more. This is even a bit sharper. See that? Yeah. This is it. Exactly. This is simply too small for it. This one is not. This one, it's weird. So this is the worst for this part. Anyway, hope you got some information about that. For somebody, the reamer isn't that the option, I would say. But when you got the, let's say, knife blade, which is relatively thin, like for example for this work champ Victorinox, and you got a rounded belly, so you don't want to probably stop and do something like this one. But if you got reamer with kind of thick tip, or like this one, and you can more penetrate it, and you don't want to be you don't need to be worried about that you're gonna break your tip then, or snap, then this one comes handy. As I said, exactly, or especially on this knife, unfortunately the reamer or the awl is there mostly for going through some leather or some that kind of material, and you can't bring lashing through that, which is sad, because there is not really many reasons why will you do that with that knife. Otherwise, this is my EDC for year about. It's heavy, but you got all the tools needed. Okay, I will do This one review for this one, I miss a file on it, which is here, and there is not a file. Why I want to have file on it? Because not because I need to care about my nails, but sometimes in emergency we might need to sharpen our tool, machetes and these things. And you got a file, so you can do it instantly. Otherwise you have to looking around to find a way how to do it. Harder steels, you know, today modern steels, some of them could be harder to sharpen than just on a stone. If you got a file, then it's of course much better. It is not here, but what can I do? It's on the M models. But this is my EDC and it didn't fail me at the moment, so I will do definitely review for this knife and I will compare these two for you. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great time. Bye.